Stewart's Maple in Cuttingsville, Vermont. We got Tanner, we got Wyatt, we got Mark over there. We're boiling on what today is December 7th.
Yep.
You guys get started early every year, and you seem to, have a lot of success with it. Tell us about what happened last year. You started when and finished when last year?
Last year we started at the beginning of December and we finished at the end of April. So it was a long season. So this year we started 2 weeks earlier than last year. And we'll see when we go through. It could be the same thing.
So the trees don't seem to mind it. You turn the vacuum on in November and you don't turn it off, correct?
Don't turn it off. That's the key. So even when it's cold, we idle the pumps down and keep it at a low vacuum, but at least so no bacteria can grow in the tap bowl.
And so your theory is the tap holes won't close up because
of the vacuum on the tap bowl. So
would you recommend this to anyone else, or is it a secret to this area of Vermont to what you're having success with?
You just gotta keep after it. You can't do it part-time if you're gonna start this early, would be my thought. But
how much syrup did you make last year? And how much, you can't tell now, but I mean, how are things going so far this year?
We made 40,000 gallons last year, and we should be on pace to do that again this year.
So do you think you would get the same amount of sap if you had just turned it on in February or March and let it run, or is it? Are you getting more sap by tapping so early?
Our thought is that we won't get the sap back, so even if the sap, or if it gets warm in April, we at least have this bonus sap in the beginning. So.
Okay, and then you were telling me about you had a down tree last year, and the growth you counted the rings on the down tree, and you were actually getting more growth rate out of those trees.
Yeah.
Than before, right?
Correct.
You explain it.
Yeah.
We got Wyatt here.
Yeah. So we had a tree come down, a windstorm. Tanner cut it up so we could get through. We got looking at the rings, and the growth rings when we started tapping this bush in 17. They haven't decreased in size from there to previous years. And then we really, especially in the last 3 years of tapping early and going late, we haven't noticed at all decline in ring size.
So interesting. So it doesn't seem to be affecting the trees.
That's what we're finding. So
you're making a lot of syrup.
Yeah.
And you don't mind having a 5.5 month maple season.
It's a long season, but it's worth it. So.
All right. Good luck from here on out, fellas.
Thank you.